Welcome to Time to Pay It Back YouTube channel. If you've ever felt trapped by payday loans, high interest borrowing, or even gambling related debts with bookmakers, you are not alone. Do not worry. I know how stressful and overwhelming it can feel. This channel is here to show you step by step how people have challenged unfair lending and how ChatGPT can be used as a tool to make things much easier. It will make the process far easier. Now, before we get started, a quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, a solicitor, or regulated debt specialist. Everything shared here is for general information and educational purposes only. If you are struggling with debt or need personalised advice, please contact a regulated debt charity such as Step Change, Citizens Advice, or the Financial Ombudsman Service. What I'll show you today is how ChatGPT helped me understand the rules, and it can also organise your own case, but it's not financial advice. With that said, let's get into it. Many people don't realise this, but if a payday loan was unaffordable, you may be entitled to a full refund of all the interest and charges you paid, plus 8% compensation on the top. These aren't loopholes, they're protections under the Financial Conduct Authority's rules, and the Financial Ombudsman has already ordered lenders to pay millions in refunds. Payday loans and other high-cost short-term credit often come with outrageous interest rates, sometimes over 1,000% APR. They're advertised as quick fixes, but for most people, they quickly become a trap. You borrow, let's say, £200, repay £300, borrow again to cover it, and before long, you've paid back far more than you borrowed. According to the FCA, lenders must carry out proper affordability checks before giving out the loans. That means more than just asking if you wanted the money. They should have looked at whether you could realistically afford payments without falling behind on rent, food, bills, or needing to borrow again just to keep up. So how do you know if your loan was unaffordable? Here are a few red flags. You had to borrow again to repay the first loan. You rolled loans over again and again. You had several payday loans running at once. Your bank statements showed heavy gambling, constant overdraft fees, or borrowing patterns. If any of those apply, you may have grounds to challenge the loan. And this is where ChatGPT becomes useful. You can paste in a summary of your income and expenses, or even sections of your bank statement, just like I did, and ask, does this show signs of unaffordable lending under FCA rules? ChatGPT can highlight patterns the lender should have noticed. It's that good. It's like having your own personal analyst. Now let's talk about what you can actually get back. If a loan is ruled unaffordable, the lender must refund all the interest and charges you paid. They must add 8% compensation. If the loan is still outstanding, the balance is usually cleared, and your credit file should be corrected. Here's a simple example. You borrow £400 and agree to repay £1,200. If it's found unaffordable, the £800 in interest gets refunded and you get 8% extra compensation. And your credit record is cleaned up. With ChatGPT, you can even ask, help me calculate my refund if I borrowed X amount and repaid Y amount. It will walk you through the numbers step by step. So why don't lenders tell you this? Simple. They don't want to. Most send standard replies like, "We carried out proportionate checks," or "You didn't tell us about gambling." But the Ombudsman has ruled again and again that if the warning signs were obvious, lenders should have done more checks. Instead of stressing over how to reply, you can paste that lender's email into ChatGPT and ask, "Find weaknesses in this reply based on FCA rules." In seconds, you will have a structured response you can use. And remember, this isn't just about money. Unfair loans ruin credit scores, create stress, and trap people in borrowing cycles. Challenging them isn't about being difficult. It's about holding lenders to the rules they agreed to follow. So what are your first steps? Gather your paperwork, bank statements, loan agreements, and credit reports. Look for red flags. Were repayments unaffordable without more borrowing? Open ChatGPT and start with a simple prompt. "Help me check if my payday loan was affordable under FCA rules." That one step could be the beginning of clearing debt or getting money back. To wrap up, remember, this video is for information only. Always get proper debt advice from free and regulated services if you're unsure about your situation. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to prove your payday loan was unaffordable with real examples of prompts to use in ChatGPT. If you found this video useful, please subscribe, like and share. The more people who know their rights, the harder it gets for payday lenders to keep exploiting them. Once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.